Nutcracker. 17 more sleeps!
Oh dear, there's one small problem.
A child's been missed!
You want to wake up the whole North Pole?
Good idea! A child's been missed!
Arthur! Who cares about one single child?
Now, I'm not saying that after reviewing the Polar Express the other day, this looks, in comparison, just like a shining beacon of Christmas joy and light, but no, that's what I'm saying. Arthur Christmas is a film that is much more, for me personally, anyway, suited to kind of annual December-y watch, you know? For me, it's got that extra thing that... It's kind of got that extra thing, both as an animated movie and as a Christmas movie. That's kind of what I look for, that sense of joy, family, that kind of heartwarming moment, you know, always in like the third act, you know. If it really gets you, really makes you feel that. That's kind of always what I'm looking for in an animated movie or in a Christmas movie. And when you get them together like that, you really hope it's got it. And the Polar Express for me didn't. Arthur Christmas for me absolutely does. It gets me in that third act and just makes me go, oh, yes! In fact, the whole kind of story does, you know? Arthur is just this simple, happy guy who loves his family and loves Christmas. Arthur Claus, by the way, just mention that one. His dad is Malcolm, the current Santa Claus. His grandpa is Grand Santa, the former Santa Claus, who is now just kind of a bit crotchety, let's say. Definitely homicidal to some degree. And his brother is Steve, who's kind of itching to take over and ready, and he's super organised and doesn't really quite seem to get the whole Christmas spirit thing. Doesn't quite get that old Steve now. He doesn't care if a child is missed particularly now. When a single present is missed and isn't delivered on Christmas Eve, Arthur decides he can't let this slide and sets out with Grand Santa in an old sleigh with some reindeer who aren't really used anymore, actually, and a gift-wrapping elf to try and deliver it. But things slightly go awry, you know, the people around the globe try to shoot them down because they think they're aliens, that normal stuff, really, you know. At the same time, as it's a story about giving everyone presents, it's also very much, you know, showing how Christmas isn't about that, you know, and what it really is about. And it's just so perfectly done in terms of that. But aside from story, it's also got great characters. It is very well written. It's very funny and very smart. Shockingly smart. I mean, also dumb, because, you know, Grand Santa keeps saying he's 134 years old, but he served 70 years as Santa, and his son has now served 70 years as Santa. Was he minus 6 years old when he took over as Santa? There's inconsistencies. They get me. They grate on me. But besides that, it's such a great movie, man. Here is my 1 minute review for Arthur Christmas.
It doesn't matter how we got here. Wow! As long as she still believes.
Arthur Christmas.
How do you think he's,
Fine.
It's easy to overlook, and damn it, I did overlook this for years. You know what? I'm only, I think, now, this year, realising how much I really do love this movie. It's a great movie. You know, besides all of the other great stuff I've already talked about, this has got an amazing cast. It's got James McAvoy as Arthur, but then it's got Hugh Laurie, Jim Broadbent, Bill Nighy, Imelda Staunton, and then it's got like a bunch of incredible actors as just random background actors as well for some reason. I don't fully understand why. It's got like Michael Pieman, Eva Longoria, Robbie Coltrane, and Joan Cusack all just as background elves and things like that. As far as animated Christmas delights go, it's not quite on the level of Klaus for me. That's one of my favourite animated movies ever, full stop, I think. This is, though, brilliant. You know, it's so sweet, it's so happy, and it's also really funny, and yeah, that's just everything you're kind of looking for, you know. It's a good time, it's got that sweet, heartwarming, heartbreaking almost message, and it's just well done in every way, you know. I'm giving Arthur Christmas 81 out of 100. I also have to give it huge credit because not only do I love it more and more each year, but each year it becomes more and more apparent that they're not going to do a sequel where something dumb happens like Arthur Looks for Love, you know? It's just standalone, beautiful as it is, you know, and I love that. And that's all for this 1 minute review, guys, but there's, you know, in case you hadn't noticed, there's quite a few Christmassy things happening on the channel this month, so if you like that kind of thing, then do subscribe, because 900 subscribers by Christmas, and I will be happy. I'll be very happy. So please, that'd be great. That'd be amazing.